Putting a seatbelt or restraint on your child when you get into a car will cost a few seconds of your time. Not putting a seatbelt or restraint on your child will cost you around $170 and loss of 3 demerit points. If you have a crash as well, it could cost your child's life. Understand the difference a seatbelt makes? A message from the Government of South Australia and the Motor Accident Commission.
Spinal cord injury, severe cervical fracture, multiple contusions...
Tanya is now a 22-year-old quadriplegic with permanent scarring to her face. 4 months ago, she was driving her car to the local video shop. It was such a short trip, she didn't put her seatbelt on. So when this happened, she went headfirst into the windscreen, and the result is written all over her face. No trip's too short for a seatbelt. A message from the Government of South Australia and the Motor Accident Commission to stop, think.
Hey, let's get a comedy.
Nah. Oh, something scary.
Like Tom's face.
This group of friends are just driving around the corner to get a movie and some takeaway. The driver's the only one wearing a seatbelt. Less than a minute into the trip, this happens. The front seat passenger is thrown forward into the windscreen. The driver would have been okay if the passenger behind him hadn't smashed into the back of his head. No trip's too short for a seatbelt. A message from the Government of South Australia and the Motor Accident Commission to stop, think.
It's been a year since my son Andy was killed. It was his best mate that did it. Car crash. Andy wasn't speeding or over the limit. His mate wasn't even driving. Just forgot to wear his seatbelt. A car pulled out in front of them and Andy had to brake suddenly. His mate was sitting in the back seat and he just slammed into the back of Andy's head. His mate survived, but there was nothing they could do for my boy. Please, belt up before you kill someone.
A message from the Motor Accident Commission and the Government of South Australia. So I wasn't wearing my seatbelt. Big deal.
Drivers will be fined $230 plus 3 demerit points.
Hey, I was wearing my seatbelt. If my mates can't be bothered, it's not my problem.
Drivers will be fined $280 plus 5 demerit points if more than one person in the car isn't wearing a seatbelt.
I wasn't even driving, so why should I wear a seatbelt?
Passengers will be fined $230 plus 3 demerit points. You won't get away with not wearing your seatbelt. Bigger fines and penalties apply from March the 1st, so belt up.
A message from the Motor Accident Commission and the Government of South Australia.
Where will your children end up if you don't buckle them in? It's up to you to make sure they are always in the right car seat and wearing their seat belts. A message from the Motor Accident Commission and the Government of South Australia.
Hey mate, get your together.
Honey, I think you better get yours together.
Dad, get your together.
Just get your together, Brian.
Come on, guys. Get your together.
You fellas need to get your together.
Like, totally? Get your together.
If you know someone who drives without a seatbelt, tell them,
Get your together.
buckle up. A message from the Motor Accident Commission and the Government of South Australia.
I never thought about putting a seatbelt on for short drives. I knew the roads and thought belts were a waste of time. For me, driving carefully was enough. I really only thought about buckling up when the missus was in the car. But she wasn't this time. And neither was I when they found my body. Buckle up on country roads and think about who you'll leave behind. A message from the Motor Accident Commission and the Government of South Australia.
You put on your pants. You button your shirt. You put on shoes and socks every day. You put on a watch, you grab your phone, you pick up your car keys, you grab your wallet and put on your sunnies. You know what wouldn't hurt? Put on a seatbelt. Think road safety. A message from the Government of South Australia.
How hard is it to unlock your car? Not hard. How hard is it to shut your car door? Not hard. How hard is it to start your car? Not hard. How hard is it to put your seatbelt on? People are still dying in car accidents because they were not wearing a seatbelt, which is stupid because it's not that hard. Smarten up, buckle up. Think road safety. A message from the Government of South Australia.